Beautiful little lake. We're gonna go find ourselves a camping spot. Alright, gonna try to go through bushes here and get a little bit of pack on. It's a little heavy. There we go. How's everybody doing? Little solo camping trip. Little overnighter. Alright, took the pack off. Have a look. Nice area here. Well, looks like potentially could be a good spot. The idea behind this trip is just a little solo overnight, just a chance to get out, and you know, it's been a few weeks since, 2 or 3 weeks since we went up to Woodland Caribou. So just itching to get out for a night at least, and be at one with nature once again. And I'm familiar with this area quite a bit. We've come up here, the ladders are in this area if you've seen that video in the past. So pretty familiar with the area. Nice and quiet back here, and yeah, I think it might be a great spot. So alright, so the lake's right down there. If you look up here, kind of where I'm thinking this would be a cool area to camp for an overnight. Seems to be a lot of deadfall and stuff, so plenty of firewood, so I could set up my tent up here and make a go of it. Beautiful here. The temperature is, they do have some cell service for a change, which is good. Just in case anything were to happen. Right now it's about 15 degrees Celsius. There's a wind blowing. Last night it got down to 6 degrees. So if it gets down that cold or getting that way, I won't have to worry about bugs at all. And that's what's nice about fall camping. We're just prior to the hunting season, and just, you know, temperatures are starting to change, so it's kind of a good time to get out. You may notice the shirt I'm wearing here, and that's from Second Chance George. George is a good friend of mine, another YouTuber out of Minnesota. He's got a great channel. A link will be in the description. I encourage you to check it out. And he sent me the t-shirt along with one of these Bullen F2s. And what they are is they go on top of a butane can, and they light up like a torch to keep the area lit wherever you are. So we're going to give that a shot later on and try it out, because I did bring some butane with me. So it's got a little igniter on there. He's got a review on this, so you can check out his channel if you were interested. I'd like to give that a go, and I just want to thank George for his support, as he has thanked me for mine. He sent me some great stuff, and really appreciate it, George. Thanks, brother. Alright, here's our wood. Some bigger sticks there, pieces. A few logs. Well, it should be enough to get us started anyways. I got lots of deadfall around. I've only had to cut a few pieces. Most of it I've just taken down by hand. But there's more, a lot more, just laying around that I can pick up at any time. So I'm not really concerned about it. I'm not planning on having a huge fire. And you know, I'm sure I'll have more than enough wood at my disposal all night long if I want. Alright guys, just kind of maxing and relaxing a little bit now. Got a lot of the firewood done, fire pit made, tents up. So basically the stuff that you want to kind of get done when you get to the campsite of your choice. And For me, it's a little bit different. I'm not down by the water. I'm kind of up, overlooking the water, although there's some trees in the way. It's kind of a higher perch, and it's a nice spot. It's a nice flat, fairly flat spot on a rock. Beautiful out here, nice and quiet. A little bit of wind. There's a few little like black flies, not really black flies, they're little flies of some kind, and they're kind of buzzing around a little bit, but they're not really bothering me. They're just kind of annoying a little bit. And basically, like I said earlier, you know, once it cools down, they're gonna be out of here. My message has been simple right from the start: is to get outside. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter if you're a man, woman. Doesn't matter what kind of athletic ability you have or don't have. Just get outside and enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and you know, there's all kinds of things you can do. You can do little day trips. You can do hikes. You know, I think it's just important to enjoy nature and to enjoy that part of your life and our lives. And you know, that's what makes me keep coming out here and, you know, trying to find new areas to explore and just get back to the roots of it all and just do a little bush camp kind of thing, a little overnight, and that's basically you know, what I'm accomplishing. Alright, what we're going to do now is we're going to search for some blueberries. We're going to make some bannock bread a little bit later. So I want to put some blueberries in it because I know there's some blueberries around. I've seen them. Let's go have a look. A lot of wild blueberries in this area, and usually by now they're gone, either eaten or dried out as such, but you know, we still have some. So I'm going to pick a few. These ones aren't very ripe even. I think we can find some bigger ones. Down here, there's a few over here. It's just going to add to the taste of the bannock bread. Give it a little bit of a sweet component. Yeah, usually by mid-August, blueberries are pretty much done here. These are really ripe, which is fine. If you haven't seen our blueberry video, you might want to check that out. And you can see how the love of wild blueberries is very prominent here in Northern Ontario, as it is in other places. Alright guys, so we got the fire going. I'm going to wait till it dies down, so we're just cooking on the coals. But in the meantime, I already pre-mixed the flour and baking powder, a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar for the bannock. Put some oil on the pan, get the pan on, get the pan hot, and we're going to put this in there and see how it turns out. My first time making bannock, so hey, how bad can it get? And we got some blueberries to add to the mix as well, and I'll do that as soon as I get the water in there. I'll add the blueberries as well. So I'm going to start with a little less water. That way you can always add more, as opposed to adding too much water and then it gets just out of control. So I'm just going to close the bag here and mix that water in there. So I can tell already it's going to need more water, which is good. Alright, see how this turns out. Again, just a lot of kneading. The corners. So we continue to knead it. And now I'm going to add the blueberries, the little bit of blueberries that I put them in this bag after I had them in the mess tin there for a bit. So I'm just going to put those in there. And kind of get them mixed in with the dough. So let's get the pan oiled up and on the coals. We're going to spread it out, thin it out a little bit, so it's not just one big clump. We'll let that bottom brown up a little bit. So just moving it slightly every once in a while so it doesn't stick to the pan. Move the oil around a little bit. Alright, we're going to attempt to flip this. It probably won't be too pretty, but got to be done. There we go. Looks pretty good actually with all the blueberries in there. It's like a big pancake. Just about ready, guys. You can see that it's, I opened it up. It's almost cooked right through. Pretty excited about trying my first kick at bannock. Should be cool. The bannock's done. Get a good shot of it there. Nice crispy brown and on both sides. So that's actually really good. Oh, let's give it a shot. Very good. Almost like a pancake, but better. You know, pancakes you got to put syrup on. This doesn't feel like it needs anything additional, although you could put a number of things on it. I can see where this is good and hearty in the woods. All right, before it gets too dark here, I wanted to try the lantern or torch that George sent me. So I'll stick it on the butane bottle. All right, throw the gas on. There we go. Pretty neat. Basically, butane can. There's all kinds of different ones that you can use, and a cool torch. Now you can hang it up from something if you wanted to. Some extra light, and I mean butane gas. If you use butane before, it lasts a long time. A can like this, I mean, you can get multiple trips on it, using it for cooking, and something like this as well. Thanks, George. Alright guys, about 7:30. As you can see, the sun's lighting my face. It's going down beneath the tree line now, so it's going to get dark soon. So that's probably going to be it for tonight in terms of filming or whatever. I'm just going to enjoy a tea that I just made and enjoy the fire and just enjoy being out here in nature and just enjoying it, and then get to bed and then take off in the morning. Nothing too complicated. That's about it for tonight. Have a good sleep. I know I will. And we'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's actually just about 7 o'clock and the sun's just starting to rise. And yeah, it's a chilly night. The wind was whipping around here pretty good. I didn't sleep as good as I thought it would, just given the fact that it was just loud. The wind was really loud and was shaking the tent a little bit. But nonetheless, I did get some sleep in spurts, and yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good to be out here once again. But a little chilly. Good thing I had the toque, and I brought an extra sweater too. You probably can't even see it right now, but anyways, we're going to go get the food bag and maybe have a little snack before we start packing up. They are calling for rain. Anyways, a beautiful morning, except for the wind. The wind's still going, still howling. All right, let's go grab the food bag. The Kevlar bear bag. Doesn't look like anything touched it, so that's good. That's what we want. So we ended up using all the wood last night. I actually cut quite a bit more in and around the camp. So I'm not going to light a fire this morning. I'm just going to have a snack. I think I'll pick up a coffee on the way home. Just kept cutting pieces off that. There's two trees there on top of each other, so I was cutting off the top tree. Give me a better look there. Still a little bit dark. Tent, pack, miscellaneous, some cleaning up to do for sure. Okay, this is overkill. Basically, a lot of this stuff's from the woodland trip, and I just didn't take it out. Just kind of left it in there. There's that wind again. Just a couple Nutri-Grain or whatever bar, cereal bar, and trail mix for breakfast. Nothing major. As you can see, I'm all packed up here. Tent, everything's gone. Fire's out. It was out last night. It's a great spot. I may come back in the future. Bag's almost done. Just gonna put the camera equipment in the bag, throw the sleeping pad on top, and away we go. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed the experience, and maybe it'll encourage you to do the same and just do a quick overnight somewhere in your area, and see how much you can enjoy it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. ptloutdoors.com is the website. Got a bunch of apparel there. You can pick up a hat or something like that if you wish. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give me a like. It means a lot. Appreciate it. Anyways, guys, till next time, take care.